Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. If this video has found you, there's a message here for you, but please take what resonates and leave the rest. So I've been picking up on the energy of someone or a group of people thinking that because some time has passed, that they will be able to come back into your energy. They'll be able to reconcile with you. Forgive and forget, let bygones be bygones, release the past, let it go. You know, all of these sayings and quips and all of these, things that we say to ourselves, ideas that we have heard and internalized, we have to decide whether or not these really serve us, okay? Whoever these people are or this person is, I'm picking up that they have not changed, that they're still abusive, they're still low vibrational. You know, my mother died at 54, just dropped dead, or so the story goes. But I just know that she kept going back to my father and my sister, who were both abusing her on a daily basis, abusing her financially, emotionally, physically, until finally it killed her. I'll tell anybody that my mother died of a broken heart, okay? So as far as I'm concerned, that's proof that, number one, time doesn't heal all wounds, okay? And that it's not always in your best interest to forgive and forget, all right? Sometimes you need to cut the cords and let people go. It doesn't matter if they're family members, lovers, friends, whoever, because I don't believe that time heals all wounds. Healing heals all wounds. And healing is something that you have to deliberately do. And whoever these people are, these abusive, narcissistic, low vibrational people that are trying to come back into your life, they have not healed. The only reason they want to reconnect with you, to reconcile with you, is so that they're not exposed and so that they don't have to take accountability for themselves and their actions. And accountability does not equate to an apology. I don't give a fuck about an apology, personally. What I want to see is changed behavior. What I want to feel is changed energy. And what I'm feeling in this reading is that's not it. That ain't it. These people have not changed. They only want to not face themselves and their own soul and the fucked up shit that they did to you. And they will continue to do to you if you allow these people back into your life. I watch a lot of true crime, and, most of the victims of domestic violence are women, okay? These are women that have chosen to forgive and forget, to allow abusive people back into their lives because life is too short and, we need to love one another and blah, blah, blah. And then 6 months later, her ass is dead in a field, okay? Because she decided to let bygones be bygones. It's so important that we don't allow our emotions to override our intelligence and common sense. When you are working on yourself, when you're working on loving yourself, raising your vibration, the relationships that no longer serve you will dissolve so that new ones can begin. But you have to allow that to happen, okay? And you have to accept within yourself that some people will never heal, that some relationships will never be mended, and that is okay. It does not have to affect your self-worth. It does not have to make you feel like a failure or anything like that. It is what it is. Some people choose to heal. Some people choose to stay stuck. And you are not responsible for anybody's emotional well-being. And I feel like that's what is going on with some of these people that want to come back into your life. They don't want to feel the feelings that they're feeling, not being connected to you because of the fucked up shit they did to you. They don't want to take accountability for themselves. Accountability does not equate to an apology. I'm going to say that again. Accountability means that you have accepted that you have fucked up, that you need to heal for yourself. Whether or not you reconnect to that person that triggered this whole event is irrelevant. It's all about you, every bit of it you. So again, be mindful, be careful about all of these sayings and I'm going to call limiting beliefs that we have regarding relationships and reconciliation, because it'll keep you stuck in a karmic cycle. You know, even when I watch these true crime shows and see these women get out of abusive relationships, they end up getting right back into another one because they haven't healed. They haven't healed the patterns within themselves that attract abusers to them. So yes, they got out of that situation, but they jumped out of the kettle into the fire. Right? They usually end up attracting somebody, if they haven't healed the pattern within themselves that attracts the abuse, they end up attracting somebody that's that's a little bit more cunning, more sneaky. They're able to hide their abusive patterns even more until that person is stuck with them, and then they show up. The real person shows up. All right. So you have to be careful, trusting your intuition and following it, practicing self-love. Self-love is the most important, because when you love yourself, you won't attract people that are abusive, because you won't have those patterns within you that attract abuse, because you love yourself. You don't abuse yourself, and you won't tolerate anybody else abusing you. Okay, so it's always going to come back to self-love, trusting your intuition and following it. Even if it seems like a crazy choice, even if nobody else agrees with you, trust your intuition and follow it. All right. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.